Senior MPs have warned that Nicola Sturgeon's plan to break up the UK will tear family and friends apart. Douglas Ross, leader of the Scottish Tories, said families like his own with relatives in Scotland and England could end up separated by a full border if the SNP First Minister achieves her independence dream. And former Tory cabinet Liam Fox has raised concerns that family ties going back generations could be strained by the separatists' ambition. Both politicians yesterday backed the Daily Express's Unite the Kingdom crusade, which is campaigning to strengthen the UK in the face of breakaway demands from Ms. Sturgeon and her allies. She is demanding a fresh referendum on independence in Scotland if the SNP triumphs in elections in May. Mr. Ross, who will make his first keynote speech to a Scottish Conservative conference this weekend, told the Daily Express that preventing a border going up between friends and relatives was a key argument in the battle against the separatists. He said, "A number of my own family moved down to Corby generations ago, so we have got strong links from here in Morayshire down to the Midlands. It would be a shame to see that in any way restricted because of a border at Berwick. We also know there are hundreds of thousands of people across the border who live in Scotland and work in England or live in England and work in Scotland. They would find it absolutely detrimental to their daily lives to have this border between the two countries. At a time when we should be working on recovering from COVID-19 and continuing to work together, it just seems totally the wrong message for the SNP continually trying to separate our country." He added, "I absolutely welcome the Daily Express campaign. I've been saying since I became leader that independence is not inevitable and an SNP majority at the election is not inevitable. We have seen a positive shift in the polls that just reinforces the point that we have got a big job ahead of us." Dr. Fox, who was born and raised in East Kilbride and is now MP for North Somerset, said the mix of cultural traditions and identities within families spread around the four parts of the UK was one of the greatest things about our country. The former Defence and International Trade Secretary Dr. Fox wrote, "I grew up and was educated in Scotland but have spent most of my life living in England.